Hi everyone, welcome to Seven Sacred Sisters. I'm Sarah. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Today we are going to be doing a reading for Taurus for the remainder of January 2021. I'm recording these messages on January 19th. So from now until the 31st of January, we'll say that that's the time period. But of course, these messages are timeless. So whenever you're watching this video or listening to these messages, of course, if they resonate with you, take them. If they don't, leave it for somebody else. Okay, let's feel into some Earth Taurian energy and see what we're getting. Okay, 10 of Wands. Yeah, the energies feel pretty heavy right now, I'm not gonna lie. 10 of Wands is the need to put down the burdens. Oop. Okay, wow. These cards flew out. So the Ace of Pentacles and Death. Okay, so interesting. 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you've gone through a cycle with money and your finances and abundance, which has taught you some lessons about how to use money. Maybe in 2020, there were some things that you wanted to create in your abundance, financially, or, you know, in some way you thought you set out thinking that 2020 was going to be a very advantageous year, and you've gone through a cycle of perhaps having some burdens, having some worries about how you were going to bring in money, or how that was going to work. Or possibly this, Pentacles are about anything tangible, physically tangible in the world. So this could be a house, this could be property, this could be land, it could be a business, it could be the money you earn from the job you work. It's okay, Mo. There's a truck driving by on the street, so I guess Spirit is telling me that I am on the right direction. Oh, and that also it might be a vehicle. This might be an issue with a vehicle that's happening as well. So Spirit is saying you need to put down the burdens in regards to whatever it is about this abundance that you've been through the cycle. And I know that this is not like necessarily a traditional idea, but it is one that I feels true to me. And it's that when you go through a cycle in the minor arcana of Pentacles, you start at the 2 and you finish at the 10, and the Ace is the new start, the new beginning. It's the hand of Spirit offering you the new start. It's like an up leveling, I often think. In this case, it feels like whatever it is you are worrying about, Taurus, that the hand of God is coming in to help bring it to you, but it's also with it, it's going to bring some transformation. Some of you specifically, this is about a vehicle. You have some some worries about the vehicle. Maybe there's something, there's an issue with like wiring or the engine. Like with all these wands here, I'm getting like the front grille of the vehicle is, there's something in the front end of the car, which obviously most of the parts are in the front end of the car. I don't know anything about, I don't know a lot about automobiles. So, take it or leave it. But yeah, it feels like also I'm getting like a front end collision possibly as well. So, and this could mean transformation. So I think Spirit is coming in and helping you to you're going to have some type of gift, some type of offer of finances, abundance coming in. This could be through inheritance that someone's left you, that maybe they've passed on, and it's like through their departure through the gates, and the shiny gates I'm getting, because it was a just timing for their passing, that it was destined. With the flag here, I'm getting that is part of the divine path, even though, death can be painful for those who are left behind. I feel like Spirit is bringing in, or your past loved one is bringing in a gift that's going to help you put down some of your burdens, some of your worries and concerns about how you're going to move forward here. Okay, so I'm going to pick a magical messages from the fairies oracle card for you. I'm getting that possibly if this is something you're working towards, something you're focusing on with regards to how you're going to bring in money, Spirit is saying spend some time practicing that skill and honing it so that you can, you know, perhaps offer it to other people. But there's some type of big transformation. So perhaps the way that you are earning money is going to change. A new home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. This card is beautiful. So maybe you had some concerns about the home that you're living in, and there being issues with something in the home that isn't working out. Or maybe you're getting a home because someone has passed. Okay, I'm gonna get the Goddess Oracle card as well for you. Taurus. Goddess Oracle for Taurus. Well, Taurus is very much goddess energy, goddess earth energy. So, and we've all been doing some pretty huge transformations, I'd say. So, yeah, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So, for sure, what I'm getting here is this is a confirmation that some of you have lost a loved one. And Spirit is saying, by honoring the feelings that you have, perhaps, well, for sure, I would say the love that you feel for this person, in honoring those feelings, you will bring in the abundance that you seek, and it'll help to heal your heart. But definitely, I'm also getting here with this card that it's a reminder that even though the spirit or the person that a person or animal perhaps or the change, but yeah, I definitely think this is a guide that's coming in. So whomever it is that you've lost, even though you may feel sad and tears might come to your eyes when you remember them, this is an indication that their presence is near you and that you would be picking up on their frequency. And I know this is a really hard thing for many people, myself included, that that once you can't see somebody or something anymore, it's hard to believe that the frequency of that person, the energy of that person, could be with you, and yet your eyes can't physically see it. So this is a reminder that even though you may have moved homes, or I'm getting if this person or animal maybe passed away while they're living in a different home, that you can release the burdens that you feel that they're not there, because, you know, Ace of Pentacles and, you know, undying love, I get 110% confirmation that they are with you. And, you know, this message resonates with me. Like, this is my dog Bruin, and she passed away in October 31st, 2020. So, you know, I feel this is very close to my heart, and it's a reminder to me that through her transition, I should feel reassured that the love that I have, and I'm saying, you know, from my perspective, but this is a message for someone else who's listening as well, that when you lose a loved one, the love that you had for them, the unconditional love that you had for them, doesn't go anywhere. And that is the portal through which you bring their energy. This is the portal through which you communicate with them, is what I'm getting. This their passing is actually a gift to help you in your awakening process, and it's going to help you move into the next stage of your life gracefully and hopefully with peace. Grief is a hard thing to work through, and I know for myself, I have struggled. So my heart truly goes out to any of you out there who have had this type of situation happen to you in 2020. But know, and Spirit is saying, know the difference between when something is happening to you and when something is happening for you. And you honor yourself by honoring the difference in that statement. If you are honoring, if you can shift your perception of a scenario that causes harm or feels heavy, like it's if something makes you feel lots of emotional responses and it feels like the end of the world, it feels like the burdens are too heavy to carry anymore, Spirit wants to say that changes like this always happen for a reason, and to have patience, and soon you'll see the higher vantage point. And Spirit doesn't want you to suffer. This is an old way. This is an old pattern of conditioning, and it's going away. We're all releasing this right now. Many of us are born into this lifetime under the belief, especially spiritual people, light workers, star seeds. There's this, I'm getting a big confirm from Spirit on this. There's this understanding, perhaps, or this belief that in order to have spiritual growth, you have to suffer, and that's not true. And for any of you who perhaps lost a family member, a friend, whomever was, an animal, I'm also getting that part of the reason for their transition is that their body wasn't able to upgrade and crystallize to this new DNA. I don't know, I want to say pattern, but what's the word I'm looking for? Structure, this new structure, and that they're perhaps they came in already embodying lots of genetic issues, and that I know, like for Bruin, it was a heart condition. So maybe that's for some of you out there listening. Okay, so I just want to clarify this 10 of Wands. I think I know what it is that we want to put the burdens down about, but I just would like a little bit of clarity. Yeah, the Tower. So yeah, I'm not surprised to see that. The Tower is like, it's the moment that I'm getting it has passed, since it didn't come up in the first initial 3 cards. The Death card can feel like a Tower moment. When you lose somebody, it doesn't always mean physical death, but it just does seem like something I'm picking up on here. This could be anything that's changing, right? Death is more about transformation than it is about physical death. Tower as well can be read as a physical death, but the Tower, I like to think that the Tower is a very positive card. As humans, we don't all, usually like change, but sometimes change can be the thing that gets us out of moments that feel stuck and heavy and like there's no way out. So I feel that in this case, that the Tower moment could be that someone passed. That's definitely a confirmation of that for me, but also that it was something that it's divinely led. It needed to happen to bring in the new. Yeah, the Lovers. So if for some of you, definitely I'm getting here that this is a soul contract. Some of you may have lost a loved one in the past, maybe in the last year, maybe in the last 6 months, 6 years, on the 16th of a month. Yeah. what I'm getting here is the Lovers is really beautiful. They, you know, it's also considered like the choice. But in this case, I think that this is a soul contract. The Lovers can also indicate a soul calling, a karmic tie that you have to a person, and perhaps, you know, in the human, you know, for the human mind, this is hard to fathom that we would have somebody in our lives that would come and give us so much joy and unconditional love and abundant life force. I'm getting like just they're the sunshine. They light, when you see them, your eyes light up, your heart swells. Oh, I'm getting emotional. It's, you had a contract with them, and even though it's hard to get over it, it's hard, it feels difficult when you're living through it. Grief is a very complicated thing, or it can be, I don't know, but we don't know that we made these contracts with other souls before we came in, because when we come in, we forget. So Spirit is saying, I mean, so if forget is part of the message, then perhaps spend some time in meditation and try and remember. And I'm also getting, remember their spirit, remember their energy, remember the frequency they had when they were around you, and that through your heart chakra and channeling this energy of love, you'll be able to bring them towards you, and you won't feel as though you've lost. But you know, again, this is a gift. This is a gift of awakening. This is a gift of you know, something physical, tangible in the 3D world. It's a gift of love that it's like a frequency they've imprinted you with so that you have it. Yeah. Spending some time in hangman mode. Again, like, this is an awakening. That's a confirmation for the Ace of Pentacles. This is awakening. This is death and transformation via awakening. The hanged man hangs upside down and has a different perspective on his world, but part of this is to put himself into stillness. This is undoing of any social programming you have, perhaps about death or about money or about what you have to do, when you have to do it, and how you're going to do it. Yeah. So some of you are moving. Maybe you're moving to a new home, like this card suggests. I don't think that's for everyone, though. But there is some type of transformation. There is some type of movement happening. So if you are feeling kind of stuck and stagnant in this energy, and I'm guessing that you are, perhaps you don't know how to move forward. Some things have happened that, you know, have perhaps been painful. Yeah, and the hangman comes in to let us know and to comfort us in the knowing that sometimes if we need to take a break and go inward and reflect and meditate, that's all part of the healing process, for sure. Okay, Taurus, I love you so much. I hope that this reading resonates with you. I would love it if you would give the video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and tell me what's been going on for you. If this, you know, maybe this is just a reading for a few of you out there, but, you know, I hope that, you know, the right people hear this message and it provides some healing. And if you want to subscribe to the channel so the next time I put out messages you get notified, I would love to have you here with me on my journey. Sending you like a big spiritual hug wherever you are on the earth plane, like Lori Ladd says. I love you, I love you, I love you. Bye for now.